Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different for you, not for me. I used to vlog a lot before and I had a separate channel for it, which I kind of forgot. Anything that's extra, that I need to do extra these days is just not interested. Right now it's just a second priority and I just forget about it. So we're gonna do a vlog style video, which I haven't done in actually probably since last year. I haven't vlogged last year. I tried to record a lot of vlogs before Christmas because it's just kind of such an advent time when you count a day before Christmas, and I was vlogging a lot. But I gave up on that very quickly because I had one child and I found out I was pregnant with another, and again something that was extra became not a priority. So right now I just wanted to record this video kind of like vlog style. I don't know if I'm gonna do a lot of them, and I don't know how we're gonna continue with them because we all know how great I am with uploading videos. I upload like 2 a year, but I decided this would be interesting, and at the end of the video I'm gonna answer a question. So we make it dental in a way, so if you're interested in seeing what questions I answer, or if you have your own question, leave it down in the comments and I will answer it during the next video. In the beginning of the video you saw that we went to Target, and the reason is we were actually supposed to go to church. Today is Sunday and we usually go to church on Sunday, and then we have a brunch and we have like a super fun day out of it, and I love my Sundays. But this little stage 5 clinger would not sleep all night. He woke up every single hour and I just couldn't get up early in the morning. I just was like, you know what, God will forgive me. But yeah, this is a very clingy child. He just doesn't sleep. What is up with that? Somebody just didn't turn on that setting in him in the baby factory. Even now he would nap, and the only time he would be quiet is when I hold him in this exact position. I can't hold him on a horizontal position, vertical only. He's heavy. He was born 10 pounds and now he's 14 pounds. It's just so difficult to walk around with him. Thank God for baby carriers. Baby Bjorn is, whoever invented it, you are doing God's work. My shoulders over here hurt so much. He's hot, like I'm hot. So it's just really tiresome to carry him around all the time. Even if I unbutton like these things, he starts crying. Doing anything is just impossible. Even with my toddler, usually she is the one who needs more attention. Now they're switched because I can distract her, she can play on her own independently. Yesterday I was trying to edit a video to post today, and I just could not because she was not working. He makes me hold him all the time. Today kind of fell apart. I'm a little bit upset about that because Henry, my husband's going to work tomorrow. I won't see him until the end of the week. It's gonna be a terrible week for him. If you don't know, he is in school and he also works, so he does 2 things at the same time, and we have 2 kids at the same time, and I work too, so it's a bit hectic in our house. But today we went to Target to get some wrapping paper. I actually wanted to buy some Christmas stuff. Like I needed a garland for our stairs. We actually never had it before, but I thought it would look nice, and I realized that I'm late for Christmas. Who has switched Christmas to November? It's all picked over. There's no Christmas stuff left. Remnants of glitter are laying around Target. Everything is gone. Now that I have kids, I'm realizing, yes, these people are doing it right. You actually should start your Christmas in November because you're doing everything so much slower when you have kids. And if you want that Christmas like environment for them, because Lydia now, she's like actually forming memories, and we can see that she talks about like she speaks half in Russian, half in English, so she's talking about New Year's. She's like, oh, skoro Новый год, New Year's is coming, Ded Moroz, skoro Ded Moroz, like soon the Father Frost is coming. So she understands. So I kind of want to make that Christmas environment for her. I guess I should have been there earlier, so I missed out. But anyway, thank you for Amazon, and I'm gonna order everything I need. But I want to buy a wrapping paper. Last year I wrapped 31 books for her to read before New Year's. There were like Christmas and New Year's books in English and in Russian, and I wrapped them all up so she could open each one every day and have like a little advent for her. And I was going to do this year as well, and I bought wrapping paper specifically for that, and I want to do it today because tomorrow is the 1st, so she would open the first book today. I was thinking about filming this vlog and telling you guys about that, and then I thought, what would I say? Well, I will wrap the books, but honestly I hate doing that. And I thought to myself, well, if I hate doing that, why am I doing that? That does not make any sense. I decided in the moment, just now as I'm talking to you, I decided to not do that. So scratch the plan. She will still read a book a day until New Year's, but I am not going to spend 2 hours wrapping them. It is exciting for her to open. Oh, now I'm talking myself into it. Like, I do love how excited it was for her last year. I did like her little face when she opened it. I think it would be fun for her even to pick it. Just to pick it, that would be fun too. So maybe next year? I don't know. Now I'm talking myself into it. But I think today this year we're gonna try to just put the books out on her little shelf. That is it. And see how that goes. Maybe she'll like it too. And maybe next year we're gonna do it the other way around. But yeah, that's what's going on in my life today. What else did we buy in Target? Some gifts for the family, some cards. She picked a little house for her. It's a weird house. It's not plastic, it's metal. And she really clung to it and she said it's a yogurt. I think it's cute. She can pick a little ornament for a Christmas tree for her. I'm probably gonna sign that she picked it for this Christmas. A stocking for Thomas, because he doesn't have one. This year he's gonna have one. None of our stockings match. They're all very different, which I'm kind of okay with. I do like that picture perfect, colorful stockings, but we did buy them in different years. Like I don't wanna look for exactly the same ones we have before. I think Lydia's is handmade. Ours is just we bought a very long time ago, and this is now Thomas's. Because I'm not gonna have me wrapping the book in the video, I want to encourage you to not do what you don't like doing. If you're finding yourself doing something that you hate and you're using the word hate and like really dreading it, maybe you shouldn't do it. If it's absolutely at all possible to have the same outcome without doing the thing that you don't like. So that's just food for thought for you today. If you want to put the baby down quickly and also lose some weight, the treadmill, the little under the bed treadmill, is the best thing I've ever bought. I'm taking this thing off. It is so hot. Oh, an hour-long walk. I actually did. I found that the best, most effective way for me, at least personally, to lose weight, is to actually walk. I was really fat when I was starting for NBD. I put on a lot of weight. I was just eating Smarties, you know, Smarties like press candy. I got a whole mail bag full of them. It's just like my brain needed sugar when I was studying, and I was sitting at home for 6 months. I barely left. Like sometimes I would like emerge from my cave and realize like I haven't been outside in a week. And I got really big. I put on a lot of weight. I was like over 120 something pounds, and that's a lot for me. And I actually don't know how much pounds I am right now. I'm doing kilograms now. During COVID, I lost a lot of that weight by just walking in circles in my room. We just had a spare room in the house, and I was just walking in circles reading my book. I started walking and I noticed on my watch that okay, I walked for 8 kilometers, and I was like, okay, can I do more? Can I get to 8 kilometers again? And every day I was trying to hit that 8 kilometers a day, and I lost all that weight. Like I returned back to pretty much normal. I was 55 kilograms before my first pregnancy. Yeah, after Lydia, after my first pregnancy, I was 59 kilograms and I just couldn't shake that weight. And now after Thomas, I'm 61 kilograms, which is not bad, but I just do want to lose those last few kilos, and I would like to return back to 55, but it's not really my goal. Yeah, with him I lost a lot of weight actually during the pregnancy. I didn't really put on much because he was so huge. He was a very big baby and I couldn't eat anything. I really wasn't hungry. I was just really unhappy all the time. I was just so full. I didn't want to eat anything, and I was like really struggling putting on weight, the necessary amount. So I don't have a lot to lose, but I still have to go a little bit. So I'm trying to just kind of, and staying fit too. Like he's so heavy, I want to be able to carry him. Treadmills are so awesome for you because the weather is not nice, and now when I go out for a walk with a toddler, she wants to walk. Like she doesn't want to sit in a stroller, she doesn't want me to jog, she doesn't want me to do any of that. She wants to walk on her own. She wants to pick up all the sticks and stay. She's going so slow. She's going so slow. She's walking with the speed of a snail. Sometimes she doesn't want to walk at all. She stops. So most of our walk is just kind of standing there. So it's not really physically challenging. So I got one of those things. I had it for a long time. I had it since before I was pregnant with Thomas. So I had it for over a year now, and I do love it. I do highly recommend it. Last 2 minutes of this workout, I was fighting with him, fussing. He fell asleep when I was walking, but then he kind of woke up on the bed, and now he's watching like the ceiling fan on there, and I was jumping off the treadmill and spinning the ceiling fan so he would like watch it now. But it's time for him to eat. I am feeling pretty good for myself. I did do a little bit of workout, an hour-long walk, at least like got the blood moving. that's actually quite a flattering light now that I turned the lights on. No, don't wake up. Don't wake up. And he woke up. My life is hectic right now. This is life right now. This is how we're living. And I don't see the endings. I just wanted to answer a question. I am undigging my DMs on Instagram. It's pretty much unsalvageable at this point. I'm opening messages that are 10 weeks old. I just really couldn't find any free moment. When the kids go down, I am absolutely exhausted. After carrying this situation all day, I really find it really difficult to do literally anything, even things that are as easy as answering DMs. I have a lot of DMs right now and I just can't get to answering them. I make videos just to make content and kind of keep my social media alive. I do love YouTube so much. YouTube is my favorite platform. My love to blogging and vlogging started with YouTube. I was watching, if you guys know Breaking NYC and Ray William Johnson, that's like the beginning of YouTube, 2010, 2000, maybe 7, 8. I loved that. Mika Kitty. Do you guys remember Mika Kitty? Did anybody watch her? I loved her and I always wanted to start my YouTube channel, and there were a lot of YouTube channels that I have started over the years and none of them went anywhere except for this one. I still love this one so much. I uploaded a video today. It just brings me like such joy. Like, I don't know, it's just so enjoyable to me. I don't like editing at all. That's why I'm kind of holding off on them and don't post too much, because editing is such a big problem with time and everything and the kids. But it makes me so happy to post videos and see the comments and talk to people who I've met through YouTube. I love YouTube. I try to kind of stay on Instagram and be very active on Instagram, which was really helpful, but it just doesn't bring me the same, I don't know, it doesn't bring me the same satisfaction as posting a full-length video. Instagram is just so tiresome as an app for me, so overstimulating. Every time I open it, there's just so many things that I don't want to see. My algorithm is messed up. Every time I open Instagram, it serves my eyes as somebody who is sick or like dead children. I don't know why. How did I end up there? I swear I don't click on that because I know that my Instagram does that and I don't want to see that. I don't want to participate. But somehow it's always somebody's sick, somebody's dead children. Like, oh, I don't know. So it's just, Instagram has been really stressful for me and I kind of disappeared from it. But it is the best way to contact me and I do enjoy kind of guiding people through the admissions process. I am really passionate about dentistry, about foreign dentistry. I just kind of find myself in the middle of it and I do enjoy answering those questions. It's just, I just can't do Instagram, so I kind of started doing it on YouTube because it is my favorite thing to do, making videos, posting videos, and it has been going well. I have been answering a lot of questions, but because it's a longer form content and it does need to be edited to be posted, it just takes me a little bit longer, and I'm going through it, and I will undig my DM, I promise you guys, and everybody will get an answer. Maybe they won't need it by that time anymore, but this is the best way I can do it. So I opened Instagram DMs and I started just reading questions, and some of them weren't really like something I can't really talk about. It's just not talkable, like something I probably rather make a separate video about, like something that will take really long. But this person, and I have talked to her before, such a wonderful girl, she got accepted to where is that, UNLV, University of Nevada of Las Vegas. Congratulations. I didn't get to reply. That was on September 24th. I'm so sorry for not replying to your message, but she is super excited that she's finally accepted. And she is becoming overwhelmed by the whole loan amount and process, moving to different states, and visa status. So she's talking about her visa status. I'm not going to cover it here because that's just very particular to her. But now I'm unsure about the whole visa situation. Should I change visa after graduation? Any thoughts, any suggestions? I'm still wondering if I should accept it, leave all this and go back home to India and take another job as an assistant and live a loan-free life. So that's the message that I received from her. I've been thinking about that recently, especially having children now, and student loan is a big problem. I've been talking about it in my other videos because we were thinking of moving to Europe because education there is free. I didn't want my kids to have student loans because I know for a fact we can't afford their education. So that's one of the reasons we're moving to Europe next year. That's also a big conversation. I don't know if I'm gonna stay there or not, but we are moving there, so I don't want to start that now. Answering this question, would that be easier to live a student loan free life? Yes. Having a student loan is a huge burden, and I understand that. And every year it's get bigger and bigger. Prices grow more and more on life in America. I wouldn't say that dropping everything and just moving back to your home country after going through this is a good idea. idea. Just because if you have so much passion to actually get to this point, to the point where you finally got accepted after, so much struggle, just go for it. Just see where it goes. But I do understand that you will be chained to this country and you will not be able to go anywhere because you will not be able to leave with such a huge amount. If you work in your home country of India, there's no way you can pay those loans back. That is really a personal question, of course. Like, you have to decide for yourself if you will ever want to leave to the US, because this decision is not only should I go to University of Nevada, should I move to Nevada, it's should I stay in the United States forever? That is a question that you have to answer to yourself, because if you even have a small doubt that I don't like it here, I don't want to live here for the rest of my life, taking on a ginormous loan is not a very good idea. That's probably something for you to decide first before you take on such a big responsibility. Again, I can't really answer this question, but I can talk about life with student loans. Student loans have very small interest rate. They're one of the cheapest loans that you can have. The mortgage and your car loans, all of the loans that you have throughout your life in the United States, they have much higher interest. Compared to that, your student loan is pretty cheap loan. It doesn't grow that much over the years. I think you should talk to an accountant and see what you can do to plan to pay out that loan really quickly, and see in how many years with approximate salaries and what your salary should be like to pay off this loan. If you want to pay off this loan very quickly, you have to understand that you will not be able to buy a house. You don't want to take on more loans. You want to focus on paying that one loan. Can you do that? Yes. You can very certainly pay off this loan within 5 to 10 years and be loan free. It's doable. You can totally do it. It's a cheap loan, so it's not usually advisable to focus on paying off that loan. If you live your life, you can't not have a house. You will have to buy something first. Buy a car, buy a house. It's part of life. So that's usually not advisable to pay off that loan first. Remember that about 90 or 80% of people in the United States do live with those student loans. You can still have a great life, make amazing money as a dentist, and have student loans. We all do. Everybody has. So I don't think quitting everything you were going towards and working as an assistant or changing a career at this point, changing a career doesn't make sense to me at all, just because you're worried about student loans. Because once you pay them off, and if you do focus on them a lot, and if you pay them off within 5 to 10 years, that wouldn't be a question anymore. You can go wherever you want and you can live your life the way you want to, but also be a doctor and working as a dental assistant. I don't know, to me, going through it, and I think it's the only way to be, you can't have a plan B. If you want to be a doctor in general, not just a dentist, even if you're an American and you want to go to med school, you can't have a plan B. You just can't, because there's so much work here and you're putting so much effort into this and thinking, oh, well, if it doesn't work out, I will just be this and this. I will just be a grocery store packer. I don't know. I just can't think of a profession. A lawyer. Let's say a lawyer. I'll just be a lawyer or something. Then why are you doing this? If you have that plan B, you're not 100% sure that you need this. Then why are you doing this? So just being in this medical world, I don't think you should have a plan B. If you do have a plan B, it's probably not for you. It's kind of like, if you are dating somebody and then you all of a sudden fall in love with somebody else, you should always choose the second one, because if you loved the first one, you would have never fell in love with that somebody else. Just choose the other one. You don't love the first one anyway. This is kind of the same thing with medicine. If you're thinking about something else, probably choose that, because you're not in love with this first one. If loan is the only decisive factor for you, if the only problem that you're worried about, you can live with loans. Trust me, you can figure it out. And is it easy? No. And a lot of chunk of your money has to go to payment of your loans. Talk to an accountant. You can find an accountant, you can have a conversation, and most of the time consultation's free. When I had my practice, I was talking to a lot of accountants before I hired one, and they do give a lot of advices just on the phone. You can have a consultation with them. Know the estimated loan amount, know the interest rate. You can find that out online, and you can talk to people in University of Nevada to find that out, and see what approximately your salary should be to pay that off in a certain amount of years. You can calculate that, and there are a lot of calculators, like student loan calculators online. I'm not the best person to answer that because I'm terrible with my finances, but you can calculate that, and you can get a really good salary in dentistry, and you can see if it's doable at all. Just see how much money you should be making, so you would know what you have to be looking for. Like, if your salary is like about $8,000 a month, how many days per week should you work? Do you want to work part-time or full-time. You can plan all this and you can kind of just make a model of yourself as an employee in the future, just on paper, and see, does the finances make sense? Maybe apply again, go to a cheaper school, go to a cheaper program. There are a ton of programs and some of them are cheaper, instead of going into such a big loan, if that's your only concern. I have a whole video actually on the price of every single school. Take a look on them, take a look at that. And I understand like application is difficult, but if you're going to like a residency, maybe it's cheaper. Some residencies pay you, probably not as a foreign student, but if somebody who is watching who is also really worried about student loans, there are residencies that pay you, and if you're a foreign dentist you can actually apply to them. And if you have some kind of a status, you will probably be more likely to be accepted to a program that pays you rather than you pay the tuition. So there are a lot of options, and student loans shouldn't stop you, but I understand your concerns. I can't make the decision for you, but this is what I have to say about that. I wish you clarity. I wish you make a right decision for yourself. I wish for you to make the right decision for yourself in your situation, and I wish for you to never regret your decision. I don't regret my decision of going to dental school, and I did have my doubts too. I do not regret being a dentist, even though over the years, throughout this whole process, I have regretted my choice of going to dental school and becoming a doctor at the first place many times. But now, in the chaos of that is my life right now, having 2 small children, a husband with 2 jobs, in school, working myself, I'm very grateful that I have the skills that I have, that I have the job that I have, because it pays very well for very little effort from my side. I only go to work twice a week. I can spend so much time with my kids, and all of this, after all of the stress, was worth it, and I'm super happy where I am. I'm gonna end the video here. I was gonna film maybe other days too and like kind of have a week out of it. I don't want to be vlogging daily, so I'm thinking maybe I can make it a week and post it on Sunday, but I feel like this would be already pretty long. I don't think if there's a lot of point in this video. Hope you enjoyed the cozy vibe. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, probably don't send me a DM on Instagram. I will never answer that. At least 10 weeks you will probably be waiting, but I am much faster answering the questions right here in the comments. So if you have a question, plop it down in the YouTube, under this YouTube video in the comment section, and I will get to it so much faster. I hope you're having a good festive season if you're celebrating Christmas, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.